Hey Marvel nerds, we're back with another video, and in this video, we'll be talking about the new Marvel hero that has stepped up as Wakanda's protector to replace the Black Panther. Wakanda is in an unstable condition after its king is facing treason charges, but this is the perfect time for a new hero to emerge. Want to know more? Don't worry, we've got you. Let's begin. First off, let's give you a brief picture of what exactly is happening. There will be difficult days ahead for Black Panther, but thankfully, a new hero has stepped up to defend Wakanda. During T'Challa's intergalactic empire of Wakanda adventures, the African country is transitioning to parliamentary democracy. One of the Black Panther's deepest and darkest secrets has also been revealed, with unknown assailants assassinating his sleeper agents. T'Challa's research into the assassins has painted him as the #1 suspect, and he is now #1 on the Hattusili's Most Wanted list. You probably already know this, but Hattusili is Wakanda's secret police force. What began as an inquiry into who was killing T'Challa's sleeper agents has evolved into a power grab by one of his closest associates. Akili, the chief of the Wakandan secret police agency, appears to have arranged the circumstances that led to T'Challa being accused of treason. We love how the writer uses Dora Milaje members to criticize T'Challa for blaming Akili. After all, if T'Challa hadn't lied to every one of his family and friends, Akili would not have been able to exploit those lies. Akili and T'Challa bear equal guilt, and it's only fair that everyone involved acknowledges this. Banished from his country and branded as an outcast by the people he promised to protect, the King of Wakanda takes a step back while a new character in the comics takes on the position of national protector. In Black Panther #7, written by John Ridley and drawn by Stephen Landini, T'Challa goes on the run, creating a power vacuum in the nation, prompting a need for a new champion to defend Wakanda from its threats. And thankfully, there is a young guy named Tosin Oduye who is ready to make a change. Next, let's see what Marvel says about the newest comic. According to what Marvel has revealed about #7 of the Black Panther series, the Hattusili have taken control of Wakanda, and with the Black Panther branded a traitor, the nation's future lies in ruins. To clear his name, T'Challa must analyze his legacy, beginning with the realization that his leadership is only as strong as the faith of those who follow him. Tosin, as far as we know, will not necessarily take up the mantle of the Black Panther. He symbolizes fresh hope for Wakanda, which has been devastated by military rule and a coup against its most powerful leader. Tosin must play an important role in his home until T'Challa comes back to power. Moving on to the next part, who is this young new hero? Tosin Oduye is a Wakandan hero. As a youngster, he observed Wakanda's social isolation, the war, and the nation's sense of supremacy. His tribe, the Marube, rejected Wakanda's use of vibranium for technology that has helped shape the state into the superpower it is, and instead refined and bent the metal to serve them. Tosin obtained his abilities via vibranium tattoos. He trained to be able to serve his country in battle by learning to flow with vibranium, with it flowing with and through him. Oduye debuted in a background story in Black Panther #3, Legacy issue #200. He's a young boy who has challenged Wakanda's elders and T'Challa's cultural leadership. If you don't remember, let us refresh your memory. Tosin made an appearance in the comics when war arrived at the Prime Minister's door and enemies attempted to compel her submission. He used his abilities to overwhelm the attackers with an energy burst, which gave way to questions about his identity. That's when he announced himself to be Tosin and began fighting for the one real Wakanda. During the fight, we witnessed Tosin come to Shuri's help after she is attacked by the Hattusili. Shuri offers help to Tosin after being saved, but he refuses it, saying he's fully aware of who she is, which is why he doesn't trust her, but given the circumstances, he accepts her assistance anyway. Tosin's arrival as a replacement for the Black Panther, although temporary, offers a unique viewpoint and may allow T'Challa to perceive Wakanda with fresh eyes. When the gap between the king and the kingdom reaches its height, Tosin will make the important decision to become Wakanda's newest hero. Coming on to our take on the comics. John Ridley's work on Black Panther has been fruitful in various ways. To begin with, the Black Panther status quo has been significantly changed, making him an enemy of Wakanda and an outsider among his most loyal comrades. Also, Ridley and his colleagues haven't been reluctant to introduce a new character into the Black Panther mythos. It'll be interesting to see how significant a part Tosin plays in the series as it progresses, but for now, he provides a different viewpoint than what fans are used to seeing in a Black Panther comic. In other related news, the worst-rated Marvel film is getting a sequel. According to the admins on the Marvel Studios Spoilers Reddit board, Eternals, the lowest-rated Marvel film among fans and reviewers, may get a sequel. Eternals 2 is now on track at Marvel Studios, according to a new Tales from the Mod Q post, though there's no word on how far in the production process it is. According to the leak, Chloe Zhao, director of the first Eternals film, may not return for the sequel, but if Zhao joins on for Eternals 2, she may be severely limited by Marvel's brain trust, which includes Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige and co-president Louis D'Esposito. In fact, Marvel Studios Spoilers Moderation staff advises Marvel Cinematic Universe fans to take any Eternals 2 information with a pinch of salt. However, the admins of the Reddit page assert that these data originate from credible and trusted sources, so really, it's up to you to decide. Eternals was released in theaters in November 2021, however, it has since become the lowest-rated MCU film yet. The Marvel Phase 4 project now has a 47% Rotten rating on review aggregation website Rotten Tomatoes, ranking last in Rotten Tomatoes' own MCU film ranking list. Only the new Ms. Marvel series ranks lower. If a sequel to Eternals is in the works, it might be revealed at Marvel Studios' San Diego Comic-Con panel on Saturday, July 23rd at 10:30 a.m. PT. Nonetheless, there is a slew of MCU projects due to come before a hypothetical Eternal sequel. Also, Marvel Crisis Protocol teases Sentinels. Sentinels are on their way to Marvel Crisis Protocol. Atomic Mass Games announced a new Sentinels partnership later this year during the weekend's mini-stravaganza events on their Twitch channel. Multiple playable Sentinels figurines would be developed, each with a different stance. Cassandra Nova, who is already a playable character in Marvel Crisis Protocol, will lead the Sentinels Alliance. Atomic Mass Games released crashed Sentinel terrain for use during Marvel Crisis Protocol games, along with various X-Men miniatures carrying Sentinel components, teasing the Sentinels for several months. Moreover, Marvel introduces a new Samurai Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider, like many other superhero identities in the Marvel Universe, is a mantle handed down from one character to the next. When the latest Avengers series debuted in 2018, Jason Aaron and Ed McGuinness featured one of the most distinctive renditions of the character yet, riding a blazing mammoth instead of a motorbike or hellcharger. Aaron and Javier Garron are now giving a new spin on the character. This week in Avengers number 58, the titular team will travel across time, like they have been doing lately, and wind up in Japan's Edo era between the 17th and 18th centuries. The gang will encounter the Ghost Ronin, a samurai warrior counterpart of the Spirit of Vengeance. The Ghost Ronin was revealed during Marvel's current set of solicitations, with Captain America and Nighthawk being the first to encounter him. According to the description, the Ghost Ronin walks at night, holding a hellfire-forged blade, and wherever he goes, the punishment comes forth like springs of blood. He is the legendary samurai of vengeance, the Ghost Ronin, and together with the Avengers, he will make his ultimate stand against the Devil's lightning swords. Sounds like a real charmer. We can't wait to meet the big guy. And lastly, Marvel is returning for Comic-Con this year. Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige said at a Thor: Love and Thunder press conference that 3 years after their previous panel at San Diego Comic-Con, Marvel Studios will officially be coming back to this year's San Diego Comic-Con. The first Marvel Studios session will take place in Ballroom 20 on Friday, July 22nd from 11:45 a.m. to 1:15 p.m. PDT. This panel will discuss everything related to animation. Marvel Studios will present their flagship Hall H panel on Saturday, July 23rd from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. PDT, headed by Kevin Feige and joined by as yet undisclosed special guests. Marvel Studios' Hall H event is likely to include some major announcements and disclosures. Teasers and trailers for upcoming films like Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and The Marvels are expected since all 4 films are now in the post-production phase. And that's a wrap for this video. What do you think about Tosin Oduye's newest role? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.